Hello everybody and welcome to a new little series on the channel here. This will be, to boot this into the Wii menu here. This will be I don't know how long this series will be. There'll be a series where I'm going to be playing through a lot of Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. Now, I'm going to get something up here, just so I know. But, so I've got information. Information. Okay, that's information. Big old text file. So, yeah, this is a little custom track pack. I say little, it's like 250 odd tracks that I've put together of my favourite Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. Okay, it's in the Wii menu now, that'll do. And the idea is that in these streams, you're just going to play some custom tracks. Now I'm going to kind of update the pack a little bit more as I go along, and I will make it after this video, after this live stream. I'll make it available for download, and I'll update the link. I'll put the link in the description as well, so you can go ahead and download a copy of the pack. It's about the package size. It's about 1.3 gigs. This is like an alpha version, I guess you could call it. So it's pretty early on. It's not particularly fancy. There are known issues. But what you do have is... Oh, you have 200 odd custom tracks. And you have... And this is the bit that took the longest, actually. Custom music for every single track. There's still some patching there to do. Certain bits that aren't quite right, but it's an alpha build. Like I say, I'm going to update it as I go along. I want to do a sort of... And I'll do some updates until I'm kind of happy for it to be in at least beta. But yeah, this is very early on so far. But hey, I did go on to put together, like I say. And this is all for the 10th anniversary because Mario Kart Wii has been, again, we've played on the channel a lot. It's a game that is sort of, in many ways, close to my heart. And so, yeah, I'm pretty excited to kind of go through some of these custom tracks. A lot of them are old, some of them are sort of more recent, but a lot of them are quite old, a lot of them are, say, slightly more recent, some of them are, you know, some of them don't look the best, but for me, the best thing is playability. The way it looks is not so important as the way it plays. And that's... Or ingenuity. If there's just some interesting gimmick, then I'm more likely to kind of like the track. So I'll kind of talk about the tracks as I go, as much as I remember what they are. I remember what they look like a lot. I don't remember the names too well, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, I've got all the tracks written down here. In the pack itself, all the tracks are written down with the authors and the version and things like that. So if you want to know that, it's all there. In the pack itself, so everyone's credited obviously properly. Yes, this is if you're wondering, this is an LE code distribution. Best stream of the year. Okay. It has been 12 months and this is somehow the best stream. Okay. Well, Anyway, I'll get to it. Like I said, I'll talk about why I like the tracks. I guess I might as well. There's no point of me just playing tracks. There must be a reason. So I guess I'll talk about the tracks. I might talk a little bit about the music, but to an extent I will. To an extent I won't. But yeah, let me just. Oh yeah, and what did we read here? Blue Sky, Takeshi Matsuoka. It's just from like some old Sega album. You can find it. Let me just clonk it over. Oh, they are good. I do like. Well, there's a reason. I like Mario Kart Wii Custom Tracks. I think there's a great community behind it all. I think there's a great um, enthusiasm as well for kind of trying to push things, the game especially, as much as possible. So yeah, and not just in terms of the tracks themselves, but yeah, people are always pushing extra weird custom characters and vehicles. And that's something I do want to include in here at some point. Is custom characters and things like that. That's my favorite of them. Um, but yeah, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Mario Kart Wii is a game that played for a very long time, and obviously on the channel quite a lot. So felt fitting for a 10th anniversary stream. Now I need to go ahead and make sure that this capture is set up correctly. It appears to be, which is good. It might be a bit loud for a sec. So let me just whack it on and see what happens. The audio is not. Okay. There we go. Just do that to make it. I don't know how loud to make it, but obviously this is gonna be quite quiet because of the wee fucking menu sounds. But yeah, I have like one ear on the ear. Oh, there's no real reason to actually wear the headphones properly, but because obviously, I need to wear the mic. So one ear open. Be very loud. So let me just get the audio right here. This is an actual Wii U, so as opposed to this is, yeah, obviously not, this is not Dolphin, this is actually on the Wii U, so it's got all the fucking homebrew that I have downloaded. Just endless shit. Never really cleared it out, so it's just like there's a lot. Why do I have two versions of Gecko? Oh, whatever. Anyway, it exists. Anyway, let's get on with it. It's going to be interesting. I can just have the chat on screen, so that'd be good. So I do want to do quite a bit more with this eventually, you know, a lot more custom elements and stuff, but I thought I might as well show it off now, because otherwise I'll be here forever. Make sure that it's disabled. I want to, there's all sorts of stuff in here. All sorts of shit as well. Even like the old hack pack and sprinter tournament thing and everything. It's all in here still. But yeah. Quite lucky that actually works on real hardware, which is nice. It's not surprising, but sometimes Dolphin Revolution and Wii Mario Kart, you know, an actual Wii Revolution can be a bit interesting. There we go. I need a weird little custom thing like this. Okay, it's beautiful. Ish. Let me just sit back a bit, so I'm not like head's not jammed into the side of the television. Right. How am I going to do the chat here? I guess I'm going to put the laptop down so I can actually see what I'm doing here. So let me just chat. Yeah. Welcome to Mario Kart Wii. Just make that a little bit louder. Yeah, that's custom-ish title screen. It's not quite aligned yet, but it's close enough. I'm not sure how I messed up the alignment, because it should be fine, but apparently I bugged it up. Is a good sign. Cool. Okay. I've the tute at least. Yep, you can sit there. Alright. If it's quiet, loud, whatever, as you say, but this is just a bit of music from Forza Motorsport 4. I don't think it ever loops. I think it just plays forever. Did I write down what this was? I did. It's EV from Forza Motorsport 4. When I get the download up, obviously all the music tracks will be listed in a file in there, so you can have a look through. I won't mention everything, obviously. That's another problem. I need the text file, so I can actually. I don't need the text file, but so just not so I know what the music is. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know how many tracks I'm going to get through today, but we'll see. If I recall, this is quite loud. Yes, it's very loud. So we'll just shove it on a 32 and we'll see where we go, shall we? It's a tad loud, but it's fine. Right then, solo race. Where do we play as? Ooh. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go for like full-on combo because some of these tracks, there you guys can see, some of these tracks do not work well without. Oh, and the music broke. As you can see, yeah, there's some fun stuff going on there. Heart racing back here is. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's back. So, I dropped the classic controller. This is going really well. So the first track is Arquania. This is okay. So Arquania is sort of underwatery track. It's got a good sort of atmosphere to it. So let's talk about it while I play. I think this is Sonic Hero, Sonic Colors music. I think. Yes, this is the layout isn't the most sophisticated, but it's a sort of classic track. Got a good. The graphics are quite nice, but it just plays nicely. It's got a good flow to it. It would help if I was good at Mario Kart. This is going to go well. First, the part 1. But yeah, there's some good little jumps. The track's got a good flow to it. There's nothing. I wouldn't say it's the most beginner-friendly track because there is shit like this, which is not exactly great. And this. In terms of like technically, it's probably not the best track in terms of design, but the sort of atmosphere and the feel of the track make up for it, I think. Make sure that, yeah, the volume's okay. It's a tad loud, I'd say, but here, that's cool. Good. Watch to keep that, but that's fine. You can, like, just delete Luma, but I think it's funny. Some people do, they just delete Luma, and I'm like, why? What's wrong with Luma? It's just like stupid noises, but hey, why not? They put, oh shit, they put effort into adding that to the game. So you better appreciate it. Oh shit. God damn it. I don't just... Oh, well, you know, it was advantageous, sure. Well, it's probably going to come back and eat me at some point. Yeah, there it is. See if we can finish before it gets to me. Nice. Yeah, it's a Quania. It's a good track. It's a good length as well. It's not too long, and it's got a good... It's probably not technically the best layout, like I say, but it's a good track. Good track. So the next track is Abe Abbott Raceway. This is a track that I picked pretty much entirely for... It's a very short one, so I'll just talk about it now. For its uniqueness, there aren't too many like, speedway tracks in Mario Kart in general like this, so... Scale is a little big, and it probably should be maybe like 7 laps or something. I think the scale needs to be reduced, and yeah, it needs to be like 7 laps or something, but it's a unique track, if anything, that will probably benefit quite a bit from 24 players if Bean ever releases that properly, which it probably won't, but hey, one day I'll eventually release it. Yeah, so 24 players would, yeah, give it a go. Music here is Racer Revolution. You won't hear much of it, but it is Racer Revolution. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of what you expect from a sort of speedway-y, raceway-y track. There's a couple of routes you can take, but the inner route is pretty much always fastest, so... Yes, that is a 2-hoo. There's like a 2. There's a speed mod in it at least, so I think it should be like 7 laps or something crazy like that. Also, oh Christ, that route, this route should be the one that's blocked, not that outside route. That makes no sense to me. Those are, yeah, giant multi-moles. You know, chain chomps, as you normal things you'd expect on a super speedway, you know. Also appears to be like just in the middle of space. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very short track, and the CPUs do not know how to drive this at all. This one's pretty good, but it's probably when you take a quick track that you just sort of play and hope chaos happens. It's probably better in actual multiplayer. But hey, you get to lap people. Well, like an actual super speedway. Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favourites. There's a lot of favourites here. There's one of my favourites. 200, I'm pretty sure it's 160. 260, Christ. It's about 160. Oh, I've said like 200 something before. Yeah, it is an interesting choice. I'd say it's probably at the bottom in terms of favourites, but it's definitely one I like to play occasionally. Alright, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? It is Abyssal Ruins. I'm going to have to remember what this one is. I know what the name is. I forgot the track already. What's the music here? DS Yoshi falls but worse. Guess so. Eh. This is the Colosseum theme too from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, apparently. Oh yes, this is the vaguely Pokemon themed one. This one's quite good, mostly just because of its layout. And the graphics as well. It's very, very, very moody. So yeah, it's a well decorated course, and it's got a nice layout. Some nice touches like little bits of camber added throughout the track. Yeah, it's a good one to play. There and here, it just kind of adds the playability of it. I can't remember if you can go across that statue or not. But yeah, it's like a little wolf. Xerneas, I think it's a Xerneas statue. We do have another we do have a very similar course with a statue in it, which is a wolf. I get confused between the two. Yeah, obviously it's, you know, mathematically corners and things like that, but ooh. See, I'm used to playing with medium bikes, not with Rosie here, but yeah, it's a good track. If you fall off, by the way, yeah, that's it. So you got to be careful. I mean, if I can, yeah, you can go at the top. You get a nice little trick over there. And yeah, the edges slow you down as well, so you kind of gotta be quite careful. And I'm being sheltered. Awesome. Oops. See, I'm trying to focus on chat and focus on thinking of trying to say what to say, so I'm just like, yeah, I mean, it's a very pretty track. Ooh, that's what I mean. I'm trying to focus on things to say, not actually driving. Ooh. It can be pretty hectic in multiplayer, especially around this section, where there are like loads of people fighting for the same bit of track. Is that Xerneas? I think it's Xerneas. Maybe it isn't. No, it's not Xerneas. It's that one from, I don't know Pokemon. Maybe it is. Or maybe it's the one from... No, it's the one from one of the DS games. I don't know, they all blend together. What's this? Oh. Okay. That's what that is. I've never actually been up there. Now I know. But there you go. That's Abyssal Ruins. It's a good quick track. I'm sure it's very fun in time trials, actually. And, yeah. It's a good one. What was the next one? Some of these descriptions and commentaries not going to be that insightful, I'm sorry. Alpine Peak. This one's great. This one is... You know, it's kind of like DK Snowboard Cross. It's kind of like that. It's got that feel to it. Some really good detail in the track design. Really dynamic elements as well. It's a really fun... You'll say it's a very fun track. Music here is White Acropolis, Psycho 6. Don't push it too far. It's terrifying of pushing my laptop down too far. But yeah, it's got a really good visual style to it. And some really good little, like you can see around the outside there, it's got some extra routes and things like that. So it's a very well designed track. But it's kind of like DK Pass as well. It's got that feel. Both those tracks definitely inspired this one. There's some useless zippers around the outside. little logs you can trick off and head into the wall. Woo. Ground Mario. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I mean by dynamic elements. You've got stuff like this. There's no real reason to do that, but you can. Yeah, it's got a really good... If you can get it down, it's got a really good flow to it. This section's really good as well. Just it breaks up the design quite a bit. It's quite a long course, but it doesn't really overstay its welcome, so it's very well designed. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, this is nowhere near the longest course that we're going to see in this pack, but it's absolutely one which plays really well. I tried. I'm not sure which logs exactly you meant to trick over to be fast, but... It's just a really fun track to play. Those wooden pillars can be absolutely deadly, but apart from that, you can hear controller noises. It's just this very loud controller. Oh yeah, no invisible wall there, is there? No. If you use a mushroom, you can get up there, and I think it's faster. It would make sense if it was, but I don't know if it is. Oh, you bugger. That's right, I've got another lap left. Yeah, it's a long track, but it's fun. I love that you can kind of see everything from down there as well. There's a real sense of scale and it's just, yeah, it's great. I'm not sure, maybe it's not quite... I don't think Nintendo would ever do a track like this. Maybe in Mario Kart 8 with some of this anti-grav stuff, but it's a little much, even for like Nintendo maybe, but in terms of like visual design and quality, it's definitely up there. Nintendo don't tend to do so many jumps and trick ramps and things. Now obviously I'm playing all of these with a bike. Playing these with a car is definitely not the best thing to do. You can. But yeah, a lot of these tracks are very much designed for bikes and inside drifting bikes specifically. It's kind of one of the flaws overall with custom tracks. So they can kind of get a bit too focused on one type of vehicle because that's what, you know, everybody plays. So it means that I think you could get a cart around this track quite easily, actually, not too bad. Especially an outside drifting bike would be easy. But yeah, so that's the first cup down. I haven't really named any of the cups. I could name the cups at some point. For now, it's just alphabetical order. And it's going to stay that way, because otherwise all the IDs and slots would change, and I'd have to change quite a bit. So the track order is pretty much fixed. For the most part. Anyway. It's alphabetical. It doesn't look alphabetical. That's because Mario Kart Wii slot madness. Oh, and it crashed. That's good. Oh, it crashed. Well, that's fun. That means I have to... Okay, well, I knew something would go wrong. That means I have to sit down and restart. the console. Oh well. Don't flick about too much, basically. My fault for using a music code that was never finished, I think. Anyway. Next is Black Rose Castle. This is the music of Temple Grounds from Metroid Prime 2. This track is. That's what I don't remember half the names. I remember, like, what they look like, but names escape me sometimes. So we'll get there. Let's tell you about it when I remember the name. I remember the look, but it's another castle-y type track with This one's quite. Again, I think this one's got quite. I think this one's mostly visual, a visual style thing. Track layout is protocol is fine, but it's mostly all about that. Visual style and stuff. That's for load. I guess I'll have to note down that crash then as a known issue. We didn't have any crashes on Dolphins, so might be a console thing. One of those, unfortunately. Someone who knows these crash dumps more than I do would probably know exactly why it crashed, but I don't. We'll continue with the current vehicle combination, I think, just because why not? Right. On to... I guess we're going down. Black Rose Castle, version 1.hp. Ah, yes. No, this is, another Spy Kid classic. Yeah, this one has a very, very obvious sort of visual gimmick going on here. The layout is fine. It's, sort of standard Mario Kart Wii layout, but the real thing is the visual style. Oops. Okay. Hop. I forget that's a thing there. Yeah, like I say, the layout is interesting. But this off-camber into on-camber spiral is quite interesting. At least. But it's mostly about this, yeah. Just the style and the look of it all. Which is mostly what kind of encapsulates this. I mean, there's a black rose, so there you go. Didn't lie. Some dense fog, Silent Hill style. They're getting a pretty decent length for what it is. Some of these I kind of struggle to find music for, just because, to be honest, my video game music knowledge is pretty narrow. So so it's just kind of trying to find what kind of fit. Certain tracks I already had in mind, so it wasn't too bad. And early on it wasn't too bad, but then towards the end it was like, whatever, that'll fit. That'll do. Obviously, that was the longest part of the process, actually. The sign with the generic... Sorry? Oh, Jesus. You'll see quite a lot of that. You'll see a lot of weird fonts today. Weird fonts, slightly odd posters, yeah. Especially big rectangle with the name on the track, with the name of the track on, in some squiggly font. That's definitely that's a thing. Yep. Yeah, you get that a lot. Yeah, generic. Yeah, you get that quite a bit. That's that track. What's next up here? GBA Broken Pier. This is a remake of GBA Broken Pier, obviously. Yay. I'm not sure if I like this track versus, like, just Stockholm Syndrome, because this track used to appear so much in intermezzos over the years, because there were so many little updates that were done to this track. But yeah, GBA Broken Pier, it's a really good remake of GBA Broken Pier. When I say remake, basically, they took the original track and they made it different. This is Exploit 98. Yeah, this is a really, really good remake with, but you'll see. Picture of a ghost ship. Castlevania Rondo of Blood is the music. So yeah, it's got really good visuals and just a really nice layout. It's got loads of little extra little routes, so it's great. This genuinely probably could be in like Mario Kart 8 or something. It's got like, apart from maybe these, but yeah, you know, hey. It's got little secret routes and everything, it's great. I like this one, especially. Probably not even faster, but it feels good, so it don't matter. And then this is the water section, and this is the amount of detail on the track is really good for a Mario Kart Wii course. Just lots and lots of iterations and a ton of tweaking to get this one just right. Almost at the little ramp there. Yeah, it's a really good length, it's got a good feel to it. Just a really good, well-made remake of a classic track, and I fell off. But they dashed. I was like, oh god, I overcompensated to the right there. With lots of little shortcuts, loads of little shortcuts. Very GBA-like shortcuts, you know, just little bridges, but nothing wrong with that. Boarding. I do about that one. Yeah. I was thinking maybe at some point I'll have to do like a little tier list or something of the tracks. Don't know. No, because that'll take forever. I also have to remember half the tracks. After I've played them, but yeah, no, maybe. I've also accidentally displayed it on the gamepad as well. Is the gamepad volume on? I don't know. Whatever. haven't got a mushroom, so I can't really take you through the different routes, but hey. Well, not officially, no, but you just make it underwater. You know, you just kind of do it. But it's not like a game mechanic or anything, but you just make it so you don't drown. You just, like, don't put a death pit here, basically, and you go underwater. There's no physics changes or anything like that, it's just... whatever. But it adds a bit of visual flair to a track. Right. So, the next one is Castle of Time. So this is one of 3, or possibly 4 different Mega Kart tracks that you'll see. Yeah, it's got the sort of, the sound, well, it doesn't have sound distortion, but okay. But no, Castle of Time. You'll see there's gonna be like 4 of these tracks. There's gonna be Castle of Time, I think. There's other ones. I don't know what it's called now. I'm blind. Where am I looking? Castle of Darkness. Oh Christ, okay, here we go. Final Grounds. And I guess Volcanic Valley. So those tracks are all kind of linked to each other. By mostly just the same author. But also the fact that they're all sort of came from the same sort of, what do you call it, sort of, they're all sort of the same sort of visual design, and I think one of them combines bits of the other tracks and things like that, but yeah. But this series of tracks, as it were, is it's a good series of tracks. You can say this is, yeah, it's just Castle of Time. Let's just go into it. This is using Kronos Island, Sonic Frontiers. Let's do all these tracks. But yeah, this one's obviously got a very Legend of Zelda theme going on, based on, I think, Ocarina of Time. This was visually updated quite a bit a while ago. A while ago now. Yeah, it's quite a long track, hence it's only 2 laps. But it is very good. There's even custom item boxes. Not the way, there's a few little shortcuts. But it's just kind of these tracks are quite impressive, I think. Ooh. You'll definitely see elements of this track and the other Castle of Darkness track in Final Grounds. You got a couple of different routes here. I think the other one basically is intended if you've got a star. Makes it a bit quicker to traverse this. There's a lot of variety, a lot of cool Zelda iconography. A pretty engaging layout, even if it's not, you know, maybe it's technically the best track. It plays nice, so, and it's got some good detail here and there. This is an anti-blue shell zone, which I quite enjoy. I'm not sure how useful it is, but it is an anti-blue shell zone. It's something I haven't seen on a track before. Yeah, that's a lot of it. About 1:50 to 2 minutes. That's how quick you are, I guess. Probably big. You probably do it in 1:45. Me. Even the arrows are Zelda-fied, just in case you need to know where you're going, I guess. There's definitely, you know, there's little seams and things. There's technical issues, but it's a well done track for what it is, and it's fun to play. You might. I don't know if you struggle in a car. Actually, the turns are pretty good for like other vehicles and things. Some of the shortcuts are debatable, but you know. Even a, I think that's meant to be a rupee, but it just looks like one of those Sims things. The plum bob. It's like another extra route. I think you can just maybe a mushroom or something to get up there. Not sure. Or it's just, oh no, it's just the same route from before. It's just underneath. So hopefully we don't have to put that anti-blue shell zone to test, but we'll see. No, my luck, we will. Hang around here a little bit. Nope, okay. It'll be now. There's little things like the cracks in the road and things like that, and they're not distracting as well, the cracks in the road, because one, you can see them on the mini-map, and two, they're actually, like, obvious. Which in some cases, they're just not on some tracks. Yeah, there we go. Castle of Time. Next is Celestial Ruins. I remember this one as well. Nice one, CPU. Let's jump into it, because why not? Also, I can't remember what this track is. I'll remember when I see the intro. This is Into the Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. Oh yeah, this one is just really fun to play, basically. And yeah, it's got a really good visual look. And it's just very fun to play. This one got quite a big visual update as well. Yeah, it's just got a very good sense of atmosphere to it. Yeah, it's not a crazy layout or anything like that, but it's a fun one, and there's giant arrows everywhere. PWD approved. Overall, it's just a very good design in terms of what it presents you. But you know, a lot of these tracks are going to be very obviously quite difficult and aimed at people who are extreme, you know, maybe too good at Mario Kart Wii. This is very much aimed at someone. It's a more of a sort of beginner-friendly track, which there's nothing wrong with it, really. You know, if you haven't got a layout that stands out, the best thing you can do is to make the visual stand out, and they've done that here. So, hey, why not? I don't need to brake, but I just didn't want to go around that corner and fall off, so. Oops. Here we go. Right, cool. I was into Galaxy, I think. I said from Super Mario Galaxy. Next up is Abandoned Boardwalk. Which, well, I don't know. Again, I'm terrible with names. But I remember when I see it. Up here, I think. Abandoned Boardwalk. That is Chaos Shadow 23 again. As I say, some of the names are a bit cropped. This will be Fume the Magician from House of the Dead. Oh yeah, this one. This one's, again, it's mostly visual. It does have a neat layout. Again, an underwater section. We see a lot of them. It's very spooky. Spooky. Wrong time of the year for this, but never mind. Yeah, this one's just got a really good layout. Again, it's not crazy or anything, but it's a good layout. Well designed, incorporates the visual elements well. So this one's, yeah, I'd say it's a traditionally well-made track. I never go this way. Am I going this way? Some good visual elements. Bit of visual deputy, don't fall off. And even a little underwater section, just because why not, with little swimming fishes. Here's one of them. Even a spooky banner. Cobwebs. Oops. I don't want to say really about this one. Like I say, some of this commentary is not going to be particularly insightful. It's just more, look, full custom track. And I play it. And now that's it. That's the whole thing. Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2, yeah, I know, it's real. This is it. DLC. Pre-release. To me only. Something like that. They're enamoured with getting that Game Award. They were so pleased. They were so happy that everyone was happy that they got the Game Award. And, yeah, they're celebrating some free DLC, you know. Sorry, free DLC? I meant 15 quid DLC. You know? Oops. As you can see, they had Luma. And that's about it, really. Whoa. Right then. That's that trick done. Good trick. Right then. Next is Alternative N64 Bowser's Castle. And I included this one because it's mostly just a cool idea. Obviously the visuals is literally lifted from N64 Bowser's Castle. But the track layout obviously is unique. And I think it's a really cool idea just to kind of create a unique version of N64 Bowser's Castle. You know, you have there's a little toad in there with a chain chomp. You have a little roam and stuff. The music here is Final Fortress from Big All Stars Racing. And yeah, it's you know, it starts out fairly normal and then you sort of dive into the background of it. It's very cool. I like it a lot. We'll see something like this, a similar concept actually later on with Unfinished, Mario Kart Circuit. A little shortcut, which sometimes works as a shortcut, sometimes it's just slow. But yeah. It's a neat idea, very well executed I think. Except when I crash into a wall. It's terrible. Awful. Here's the Peach Dungeon. And that was down there all along. So there you go. CPU's suck at this one. I feel like Mario Kart Tour would do something like this, you know, they would sort of have regular N64 Bowser's Castle and they'd have like an alternative route version. No, I mean. Yeah, he's been lapped well and truly lapped. That corner is a little bit iffy, but yeah. Okay, that's not... that's mud. For some reason. Whatever, don't question it. It's a Mario Kart track, I don't think you can question that sort of thing. I like to have this displayed to me like 4 times. It's on the TV, it's on the gamepad, it's on my laptop, it's on my phone. Like, yes, I need all the angles. The same angle, just slightly different delays. Remember, I'm using the DS version, it's because it sounds good, sounds cool, it's great, and I have the flag version lying around already, so I thought, just throw it in. Oh look, rubber banding, hello. One thing is, don't fall, like the finish line is not in the middle of the bridge, it's all over there. That kind of tripped me up once. Don't jump off the bridge after the finish line. Which is there, it's over here. But yeah, it's a really cool concept, really cool idea, and like I say, very well done. Cool track. I like it. Alright, next is Diddy Kong Racing Ancient Lake. Now, I'm not sure about this one. I might swap it out, this one out for a different version of DKI Ancient Lake, but we'll see. So yeah, the next alpha might swap this one out with a different version, but in general, this track works very well in Mario Kart Wii. But this version is a little old. Quite as good as the later versions. So, but it, it's a good version. It's just not quite as... You can't read that at all, can you? I do need to fix that. But yeah, the music is Jungle Art Gex. Because, fuck it, why not some Gex in there? This is a very faithful kind of N64 recreation. But there are more recent versions which aren't as faithful, but are definitely more interesting in terms of playability, so it's definitely a compromise. This one has balloons as item boxes. But yes, it's a really simple layout, but sometimes a really simple layout is actually really fun. Especially we've got little details, like the little dinosaur footprints. Oh god. Yeah, thank you. Bye. But yeah, no, there are definitely different, better versions of this track. Fuck off. Oh yeah, I hate you. Oh, you bugger. Yeah, sometimes a really simple layout actually works very well. Especially in, say, multiplayer. Yeah, maybe this is not the best version, but... definitely most faithful to the original. And the balloons are a very nice touch. Oops. Well, I guess I'm not coming first. Oh god. Oh god. Oops. I'll take it. I don't think I actually put the second place music in. I do have a bit of music for second place, but I haven't actually put it in the game yet. I didn't get around to that bit. But yeah, that was that track. I enjoy it a lot. I think, like I say, I need to put a better version, I think, but it works very well in terms of layout. Anyway, Aquadrome stage is next. This is another spiked one. This is actually an older version of Aquadrome stage. The newer version is probably technically better. In fact, no, it is technically better. But no, something about it. Something about this old version I quite like. Looking Plaza from Super Mario Sunshine is the music. This one just has a really weird layout, and that's pretty much it. I don't know why else I'd put it on here. It's a fun layout. And it's a neat idea. I like blow up engine. That gives you an idea. So, see, the whole thing's in like a box, right? And it's like a little, like, I guess you could call it like a little resort or a so I guess, yeah, you could call it like a resort or a sort of leisure centre type of thing. There's these like crazy water slides at the top here, which were removed, or like tweaked heavily for the revised version or the updated version. Yeah, I know, there's something fun about the crazy, stupid water slides that and also this version's quite a bit brighter than the remake. Quite an old custom track though, so for the time this was actually a really, really good track. I think LE code allows you to have like alternative things on the same track icon thing. I think. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I can have both versions on the on here. But we'll see. But yeah. There's actually a lot more to this track. I mean, you can go there if you want. You can kind of... Sort of takes you over the top, over that way, which... I think it's technically faster in the new version. There's this whole pool section with a chain jump, which is kind of useless, but it's, you know, it's here. It's sort of more straight. There's, you know, different options and things. It's good. There's a wall. You can hit the wall, it's good. Yeah, hopefully you're not picking up too much feedback from the television here. But it shouldn't be. Too loud right now, so... Yeah, that's Aquadrop stage. It's a fun layout, fun stage. Old school. Oh, there you go. There's the other layout. Then you can kind of go up there as well. But since you're all the way around there, so yeah. If it was faster, I don't know, but yeah, it's a good stage. And yeah, the fact that there are multiple routes is fun. It's good level. I like it. I like it a lot. Now there's another track, and there's another cup down. So we've done 3 cups now. On to the 4th cup. We'll start with a really old school track. I mean, you're probably going to question me as to why the hell it's in here, but... I like it. It's Chomp Valley. This is one of the OG custom tracks. It has a giant cliff... No mip-maps. A giant cliff. Chain chomps on crack. What else do you want? I should just put this in here for the novelty. The music is Battle. Trainer Battle. From Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Nuclear chain chomps. There they go. That's like a off they go. It's like a premonition. The track, it was made in MS Paint, because that's how you did things back then. But technically, it's a piece of crap. It's got, I don't know, there's just something novel about it. About how kind of uniquely terrible it is. Like, why would you ever do that? Why would you do this? I don't know. There you go, there's the chain chomps on crack. It thinks you're going backwards half the time. It's great. Is it particularly fun to play? It's not too bad, actually. It's a really simple layout, but that's kind of all you could do back then. Technically, is it great? Not really. But does it play okay? Yeah. Plays alright. Just, you know, don't hit the nuclear chain chomps. They will hit you. Because they are crazy. As you can see, this one's only 2 laps anyway, so it's... Off they go. Oh, God. Yeah, overall, I think... I don't know. There's just something novel about it. There's nuclear fucking chain jumps. Absolutely decimating everybody. I say, it's pretty... You know, you wouldn't ever make a custom track like this now. But what it is, I think it's fun. I'll play it. I don't care. This bit's bit shit. But hey. Fucking hell. It's the only complaint. Just not enough chain jumps, man. Need more chain jumps. Don't worry, we'll see more like nuclear enemies high on crack later. So I think it's Undiscovered Off Limit, I think. Which is an amazing track name in itself. But there you go. That's Chomp Valley. One of the perennial custom tracks, as it were. Alright then. Right, next up is Cool Castle Canyon. This is Endless Mind from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The music, that is. Track has nothing to do with Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Version 1. So I'm gonna need one version. Cool Castle Canyon. What is this one? Like I said, the cameras will remind me. But yeah, this one's just a really tight layout. It looks good, plays good. It's got some really novel shortcuts, which I can't do because I'm terrible, but it's got some really novel shortcuts. And it's got a unique theme and a visual style that's kind of its own. It's strange penguins, but yeah, hey, why not? Yeah, it's good. It's unique. That's what's good about it, you know. Got even little shortcutty routes. And this bit's quite good as well. The way that all different routes sort of intertwine with each other. Yeah, like I say, it's just a tight layout. It's super quick. This sort of magic carpet ride, I call it. Really good as well. It's just loads of possibilities. It's really fun. Like I said, there's some crazy little shortcuts you can do, especially like here. Missed. And here even the music loops nicely. Sometimes we use a program to loop it for you. We'll go this way, why not? It's not really much different. You might as well take the other route, but yeah. Yeah, it's just taking what could have been a very simple layout, just making it really interesting. Yeah, the track just feels like it's got, you know, body and a sort of sense of place, if you know what I mean. Despite the fact that it's a, you know, roller coaster kart track. See if I can do it this time. Yeah, you can kind of do that and then find a little gap. Oh, oh, never mind. No, you can't. I'm stuck here forever. No, I'm not. You go up here. I think that's a shortcut. I don't know. It is now. It's just, yeah, really well made. I like it a lot. I'm not sure how you'd fare with a cart on this track, to be fair. Well, Baby Daisy seems to be doing alright, so... Oh god, here we go. See if I can recover some sort of position here. Not really. Oh well. Yeah, there's all sorts of weird shit you can do with the track. It's very good, very good. Sneaky, really good. Very good at doing this sort of thing. Just taking... it's pumping out really good custom tracks. And the next track I want in this cup... Oh no, no. What am I talking about? It's Castle in the Sky next. This is based on the anime, obviously, computer. Music here is Lake Lapcat from Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury. But this just has a neat theme, really. That's kind of what sets it apart. It's the unique theme. A lot of good detail. It's a very fun custom track. I think it's one lapper as well, which is unique. There's not too many one lappers. There's a couple of one lappers in here, but yeah, 1 and 2 lappers are all the rage for a while. But this one's a really good one. Again, it's got that sense of place. You know, it feels a bit grounded. There's a very good, there's a good amount of detail in there that, and because it's a one lapper, it can really kind of take you through the world that it wants to sort of portray. Because of this one lapper as well, you get a real massive variety of different, even some fancy lighting effects and everything. There's a real variety of different kind of structures and effects, and then you blast off to the castle in the sky. Little ship thing. It's a literal cannon. Up here. You get hit by laser things. I assume they're from the anime. I haven't seen Laputa in a while. I've seen it though, but in a while. One of the best anime I ever saw, actually, Laputa. Watched it on some very legitimate site many years ago, and then I think I watched the DVD afterwards. Yeah, even the layout's just really good. I don't know if this guy's made like another custom track or not, but, you know, hey, should. In terms of music, I tried to pick music complemented the tracks as best as I could find music to complement the tracks, if you know what I mean. Not perfect, like I say, my video game music knowledge is a little narrow, but tried my best here. Oh, that's a bit of a technical section. Not bad though. Whoa. And there we go, that's it. We found some crystal thing, which I assume is relevant to the anime. And yeah, to end the lap, they just respawn you and shove you back at the beginning, because technically the track has a beginning and ending, but yeah. Really fun. So the next track is Boshi Skate Park. Music is Sneakman by Jet Set Radio. This one is... yeah, this one's a Luke Chandler classic. This one is just a really tightly designed track. The visuals are fine, but yeah, it's the layout and the design which is really the star here. The sheer variety of what you can do, especially in the skate park, is really awesome. Like, there's loads of little shortcuts that you can do that I fail at all the time. Like, you can see there's all sorts. It's just... and it uses the zipper ramps, like, actually genuinely effectively, which not a lot of even Nintendo tracks do, so... you do stuff like this, for no reason. You can do it. Jump a wall. Hi, guys. I'm always confused about the scale. Like, why am I so much smaller than these guys? My Kart scale is... like, Mario Kart scale in general is just weird. But... yeah, obviously, you know, it's a skate park, it's all about tricks and, yeah, zipper ramps and stuff, and it just pulls it off really well, and there's Boshi. So the visual design is it's fine, it's what you expect, it's unique for a Mario Kart track, to an extent. Obviously you've got Funky Stadium. It's just, yeah, it's got a really sort of... oops. Good flow to it. It just plays really well. There's even skating toads. Why not? Boshi himself. You can see how terrible at that little shortcut. There's even like you can see it on the minimap. There's like another route which I can't remember how to access, unfortunately, but it pops out behind you there, as you can see. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome. Awesome little track. Alright, well that was... another track down. That's 4 cups done, so I'm going to take a break here. We'll be back. Get to the menu here. Try and stop it crashing. We'll do this. That's the next one. Okay. So that's just try and stop any sort of potential crashes. We'll see. Hopefully, it should be okay. Alright then. Just... Yeah. Okay, let me just shuffle back a bit. So the next track is Area 64, which is a weirdly spooky track. It must be because I'm using Project Zero music. This was made by a lot of people. This track is... Oh yeah, this one. Yeah. So this one is really cool. A really unique sort of style. It's all about these UFOs, and of course they're abducting cows. It's just a really neat visual style. The layout is fine, but it incorporates a lot of the visual elements really well. Just a really good looking track, especially in terms of like lighting and just all the custom elements that were made. It's just really good. You can drive into them. Doesn't really do too much, but I love the little floating cows that are being abducted as well. The space cows. Apparently they make a really good milkshake. And then you go up on top. One of these you can actually... You can hop off, but we'll just do it anyway for now. Ooh. Best timing for the POW there. Yeah, it's not a typically really long track, but it's just really organic. It's got a really nice layout. That, you know, like I say, it's not the most complicated layout, but it's a very well made layout that incorporates a lot of the elements. It's fun to play, as well as being very visually rich, I think would be the word. Yeah, you can kind of get abducted. I'm not really sure how it works. Sometimes you get abducted, sometimes you don't. Not sure exactly how that works, but yeah. Yeah, this, yeah, somewhere around here you can hop off. It's up here, actually. Yeah, you just hop off up here. Bounce across these spinning UFOs. I meant to go over there. I failed. You hop on there and get there. But I don't know how much faster it is than the other route, but it's nice that there's an alternative route. This is a really well-made professional track. Very eerie music. I'm not sure if I meant it to be this eerie, but hey, whatever. It works, I think. Take a little grass shortcut. Very nice. Cheeky. I do like you just try to drive up onto one of the massive UFO things. Yes, that's... I wanted to avoid saying that, but yeah, it does. It's definitely got that feel. Okay. Next up is Big Express City. So this is one of the many city. I don't know, I don't know. It seems unfair almost, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Or I don't really want to. I don't know. I want to compare them more to each other than to what Nintendo does, but it's fine. But no, it is a fair enough comment. Anyway, yeah, next is Big Express City. The music is Nightbirds from Gran Turismo 5. This is one of many city tracks. There used to be quite a few of these. This was a mini genre of track. The big city tracks, just city tracks. This one is one of the best. That mini collection. I can't remember exactly why, because it's hard to tell these tracks apart, to be fair. These city tracks. Always get it confused with other ones. This one's good. This one's got it's got a night theme even. I think this might be a night version. I think it's a daytime version as well, but yeah, this one's pretty fun. Oh yeah, this one is good. This one is big. I'll say that much. It's very big. I like the start. It just kind of shoots you out this garage. And yeah, it's a city. Very reminiscent of something like Mushroom City from Double Dash. A few different routes that you can take. It's one lapper as well. Always forget. I don't know why I got a bullet bill, but I think that's just because it... whatever. I'll take it. But yeah, it's just... It's a chill kind of city track. It's got some nice visual detail to it. It's nice lighting as well. Especially with the nighttime. The layout here is a little clunky, but... Yeah, the layout is a little clunky in places, but it's... still well done. In terms of what it's set out to do. There's a good variety of different sections. You can't expect it on a one-lap track. Yeah, it's not perfect. Some of the bits go on for a little long. But overall, yeah, it's... yeah. Hey, it's very different to the last track. Even a tunnel, look at that. Some dodgy texturing. I didn't say it was all good, but yeah. At some point I do want to put the music out as its own kind of thing that you can just kind of download and listen to. Without, you know, it being weirdly looped and things. Yeah, I think there's a few like different alternative routes you can take. There's definitely this one. Like you can go across, or you can jump here and stay there. It's not massive, but there's a good sense of scale. Sense. A big express city. And I'm getting blue shot. But yeah, no. So some of these tracks I'm just not gonna have much to say about it. Just observe. Wall's end. That's a wall. That's good. Hour a bit late there, guys. There's a wild one. That's a nice little shortcut. Get ahead at the end there. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the track. Good nice track. Good nice track. There you go. That's awful to say, really, but never mind. Good net. Anyway, next is I really like this track. This one is Aura Metropolis. This one is pretty much entirely in the layout and it's not that detailed, but the layout is just really fun and fast and frantic, and the visual design, it's one gimmick, the visual design, but it's very good. The music is from Tron Evolution. You'll see will hopefully fit. I don't know if all of this will fit. From this point on, well, from actually a little while ago, I didn't know if any of it would fit at all. But hey, it seems to so far. So as you can see, yeah, it's got one visual gimmick, and it runs with it. But it's a difficult track, but it's a really fun track to play. Yeah, and there's some really good lighting going on, and the effects work to just really sell you the visual style it's going for. It's simple, but it works well, and I completely forgot about that bit. Okay. It's a difficult track. It's not designed to be easy. Oh, you bugger. Bloody blue shell. Like, yeah, bullet bill just threw me in the middle of nowhere. Shell, what's about? Ooh, go round. Go round. Yeah, there is actually another route down there, I think. Can't remember. See. It's been a while since I played this track properly. Once I kind of know the layout, I'll speed through it, but it's not an easy track to play. Once you learn it, it's not too bad. Just one you actually have to focus instead of trying to think of things to say about it. But yeah, I mean, you can see what it looks like. But yeah, it's a really good track. It's one I like very much. Just in terms of how. In terms of the visual design and just the. Yeah, it's simple, but it's pulled off really well. I think there is a different way you can go down there, but I can't remember if I look back. Yeah, there is. I think I've ever taken it before, but yeah, this one is probably hell on a cart. I wouldn't even bother. But you probably could if you're a masochist. Do it on Lafiche. But you kind of got to go at an angle for that one. You don't have to go such an extreme angle, but I might as well get the boost. I always forget how long this one actually is. I mean, it always feels very quick to play. I think, oh, maybe we should make it 4 laps. You can do 4 lap tracks, obviously, in custom Mario Kart. I mean, we've had 1 lap track, so you can go up to 9 normally, and then with extra mods you can go even further. But 9 is pretty much the limit, really, that you ideally go to. But yeah, it's fun to play in a good little track. That can't be done. No, it isn't. There's one more. I've done that already. Yep. The next one is just a quality track in general. It's just a really quality port of DS Airship Fortress. This is the 3DS version from Mario Kart 7. This is a really nice, just a good quality port, really, of a really good standard official Nintendo track. There's not really much else to say about it, so let's just play it. The music is Airship Fortress from Mario Kart 7. So yeah, really not much to say about this one. Even all the bullet bills and stuff are working, which is nice. I think this incorporates elements from both DS and 3DS version, I think. It's the best of both worlds. But it does have the coins, which don't do anything, but they have them. Got the Monty molds, which are cool. With fire pillars and all sorts of things like that, so yeah. Pretty faithful kind of version. I mean, there's tons of versions of this course, so you could really pick any of them. And they're all pretty good, so yeah, Mario Kart Wii, this course really suits Mario Kart Wii. But there's different versions, but I think there's one based on the Mario Kart Tour version as well, if you want that. There's tons of different versions of this track. And they're pretty much all very good, if I recall. It's just the one I picked because it seemed decent. I think this might be the one in CGP now, I'm not sure. Can't remember. CGP has had multiple versions of the years, but well, the coins give you items, that's fun. It's clearly based on the 3DS version, but it's fine. Oh, okay. Do these actually work? Oh, they do work. Nice. Just, I don't know, whatever reason, this track just really works very well in Mario Kart Wii, as well as obviously Mario Kart DS. One of the best tracks in that game, so yeah. Makes sense. Would help if I, Oh, okay. I was trying to go through the middle of them and, not, but, I failed. Let's just land. Another mine here. Cool. Yeah, there's your fortress. Just make some notes here. Just for edits and things like that. This is kind of the first play test of this as well, in terms of proper play test. Obviously, I've done tests to make sure that it kind of boots and works and things, but in terms of proper play test, this is kind of the first one. So it's just kind of going through and thinking, right, you know, what changes do I want to make? I've already got a list of changes I want to make at some point anyway, so it's just one of those. Anyway, that is the end of that cup, so on to cup number 6. Where we're going to start with Holiday Desert. This features Live a Lava Land from Super Mario 64, which I thought was rather fitting. We are going to be met with a Curse of Ra. For a very old school custom track. This one, again, it's partly a novelty. It's partly that it just plays really well. There's a reason this is a classic. I think there is a newer version, but you know, I gotta include the classic version just because it's kind of the one I hate. It's younger. Is it technically the best course in the world? No, but does it play well? So, you got the side of a pyramid. You know, who cares? It's a bit confusing if you've never played it before, I think, but it just seems to play really well. It is a classic for a reason, like I say. Oh, nice. Loads of little shortcuts you can do in different routes, and well, it's not loads of little shortcuts, but there's quite a few little shortcuts. You can hop on here, go this way, go all the way up there. It's intense. It's just a classic custom track set in the desert, and I don't really usually like desert levels. Like, for me, desert levels, they usually suck, but if you can make a good one, like this is mostly a good one, then, you know, done well. Really thought the quickest way to go of a pyramid is on a car, but hey. This is kind of what I mean by, you know, some of the tracks that I've included aren't really the best in terms of, you know, graphics or, you know, cool merits, but it is you know, a fun layout, or they're just classic. That's, you know, and that's what played them a lot when I was younger. Therefore, they provide something interesting. You know, weird things like that happen. Weird little glitches. It's a custom track. That's to be expected. They happen. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. This really is the killer row. There's a couple of other desert tracks in this, but not too many. So, not really a big fan of them, but this one's a good one. This one's a good one. Indeed. That's a little bit odd sped up, but hey. Cheeky item, why not? Why not? Why not? Bad idea. Oh god, probably bad idea. Let me just see if I can... Sneaky, 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 sneaky. There we go. Nice. Cool. The next one is another custom track that is absolutely a classic. And that is Concord Town. So this kind of... Maybe it's cheating, I don't know. Because it uses quite a few assets from DS Delfino Park, but... Delfino Squares around Delfino Park. But Concord Town is a classic. Not related to the game Concord, of course. But yeah, really, this is a surprisingly old custom track that just plays really well. Yeah, it looks good. It plays well. The music is Twilight Town from Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. Version 4. It's been updated a lot over the years. It's on 3DS as well. You can play it on 3DS. You can play it on CCTV7. Yeah, it borrows quite a few bits from Delfino Square. You know, if you look kind of beyond a little bit, you can see, you know, it is an old track, but the layout works. It's fun to play, and it's a classic. Damn it. Thank you. It's tight. Oh, bastard. It's a tight layout. You know, I wouldn't say it's the easiest course in the world, but it's a very fun one. There's even a yacht piddling around, you know. Bridges and stuff. It's some nice visual elements. Shortcut. And it sets itself visually apart from Delfino Square enough, you know, with the autumn theme. Bit of an worry here. Oh. It's a quality course, quality layout. It's crazy about it, but it's good. I don't know. You have no idea how many weird little bash scripts that I've had to put together. Okay. Next game. Let's make this all like as automated as possible because it would take forever. That's a tree. That's a river. Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting thirst. Christ. Luckily, like Ellie code and Weem's tools are very command line centric, so you can script everything really easily. It's just certain things you can't. Originally, but hey, yeah, that was Concord Town. A very good, solid track, I'd say. Next is Coin Heaven. The music is Cloudtop Cruise from Kart 8. This mostly lives on its visual aesthetic. The layout is fine, if it's not crazy, but it mostly lives on its visual aesthetic, I think, which is very impressive for Mario Kart Wii. Kind of, you know, that's what's going on here. Loads of custom elements. Some really nice... Like I say, the layout isn't crazy. It's very clearly inspired from Cloud... inspired. Oh, that wasn't happening. Based on... Yeah, inspired by... I'm trying to say based on and inspired by at the same time. Oops. Cloudtop Cruise from Mario Kart 8. Hence music. It's got, you know, its own kind of visual design. It's just mostly just pink. But it's just the elements and the way everything works. Make for a very good looking track. And one that has some good elements. I fell off. There we go. Now we can do that shortcut. There's even little red coins and things like that dotted around. I'm not sure what Mario game it's based on, but I think Super Mario Galaxy 2, I think. To an extent. And I'm dead. Alright. Come on, come on. Come on. I think I'll pick a different character in the vehicle combo next time. Just because... I don't know. It's definitely better with the medium weight characters. There's that extra bit of handling. Helps. Obviously with the heavyweight characters you can bully, but hey, yeah, just a really good solid track, very pink, but hey, why not? And there's just a very good visuals. Right, next is one of 4, count them, 4 loops. So the loop tracks were created many years ago, and this is Blue Loop. I can't remember which one was the last one to survive in CCGP, I think it was Yellow Loop. But there used to be all 4 of these in CCGP until they got whittled away. I put them here because it's funny. Loop tracks. I think with the stream is fine, it's just... There we go. The phone decides that, I want to play the stream. It's like, great, please. Please play it. Blue Loop. Oh yes, the classic. Very well working intro cameras. You can tell that's I mean, it's an old course. But actually, for how old of a course it is, it's actually a pretty good looking track. I mean, it's simple. Almost to a fault, you could argue, but hey, they're fun. I like them. Blue. Really? Say. Oh yeah, this is the track. I just don't know, it's Blue Loop. What do you expect? I mean, with this list, with this pack, I've probably missed, you know, a couple of tracks that I know that are really good, and I just can't remember the names of them, or just forgotten about them, but it doesn't matter because you've got Blue Loop. So, you know, hey. You have peak track design right here. Oh, you bugger. Yeah, I'll take second. Bloody Toadette. Not Toadette. Toadette was behind. Bloody Birdo. I hate Birdo. I don't like Birdo. Birdo sucks. Anyway, how's the leaderboard going anyway? Well, I'm in the lead. Who's the bottom? Baby Mario, Yoshi, Baby Daisy, Bowser, Luigi, Waluigi, Bowser Jr., Dry Bowser, Birdo, Toadette, and then Dry Bones the King at top. Fair enough. That's another. Can't be done. That was quite a short one. Well, we're on to another city track. The music here is Freeway Dash from Burnout 2. Base Basher City. I'm trying to remember what that one is. It's another city track, I can tell you that much. Spike It track. Remember. Ah, yes, this one's brown. This one is not the greatest looker, but it does have a cool layout. And that's pretty much why it's here. It's kind of post-apocalyptic, if you know what I mean. Got that feel of just death, and desolation. And there's loads of weird little routes that you can take. It's interesting, but I like it because of that. You'd probably be hard pressed to play this the first time you've ever, you know. There's like, you know, sheer drops and a random. I like the random door. Let me just. I don't know what this is for, but there's a random door here. I thought that I like it. Stupid, but I like it. But you can actually go that way as well. We'll go that way next time. But there are actually quite a few different routes that you can take. This section here is just hell. It's like chaos and hell. Yeah, it's just hell. Chaos. And the game doesn't really know what it's doing. There's so many weird... I mean, what do you do here? I mean, I know what you do. Not that. We go. Down the pit. Yeah, it's very odd. But, I don't know. Something about it that makes that neat. I think I just like weird esoteric designs a little too much. Like, where does that road go? Who knows? Probably nowhere. Does it matter? No. You literally skip that entire turn by just jumping here? Yes, you can also fail that jump by jumping the wrong direction. Am I going to lose this? Yeah, probably. Does it matter? Yeah, no. We'll go this way. And fail. Because I took too much speed. And you get shoved in the sewers anyway. Okay, we'll do that in the last lap then. Yeah, we'll go straight down the pit of Oblivion and have the game get really confused. Oh no, it actually worked this time. I feel like the music is appropriate. Just, it's pretty post-apocalyptic. I like the graffiti. It all just says Base Basher, but the graffiti's fun, I guess. Yeah, almost. You can do it without a mushroom, but I can't spin drift well enough to be able to do it. The low resolution textures add to it as well. It feels like an N64 level or something. There's like these tiny little boost ramps which are trying to make this faster, but I don't think it actually works. But hey, there's like this whole area of track that probably wouldn't go otherwise, and it just takes you here. But, you know, fuck it, why not? It's probably not for everybody, but I like it. It was Base Basher City. The next one is a certified Hood classic. This one is ASD, of course. Literally ASDF course. Music is Pressure Cooker VVV. This layout is so simple. Literally so simple to a fault. The graphics, you can call them that, but for some reason this track just seems to endure. I don't know why, but it does. This is ASD, of course. Prepare to be blown away. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Have you ever seen so much lines in your life? Oh, watch out. Piranha plants, mate. Go? Yeah. This is ASD, of course. A surprisingly, actually kind of fun course for some reason. Hence why it endures, I think. I don't know, it's just oddly fun to play. Especially in multiplayer, when you're just messing each other up constantly. I think complex, but he gets the job done. I'm not sure about these textures though. The mip, at least. But yeah. It's ASD, of course, isn't it? Fuck, yeah, now. Okay, just full frontal assault. Ba-ba-ba. That's of course a classic for some reason, but I don't know. It's fun, I think. Anyway, on to Vanished Keep. Music here is Misty Lake from Sonic and the Black Knight. So yeah, what's this one like? I don't know what this one is. It's Metabus. It's got a lot of version numbers. That means it's good, right? Ah, yeah, this one. This one is really dense and really cool because it's just really... It's a really well-designed course. Some good visuals as well. Very dense. Like, fun to play. And some really cool shortcuts as well. There's a lot of arrows. I don't think they quite need so many arrows, but, you know, it can be a bit confusing, I guess, of a track, because of just how dense it is, but it's really fun. I bet you this one's awesome in time trials as well. I'm not really someone to play time trials, but games that aren't Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform, but yeah, there's little shortcuts even with the zippers, there's little shortcuts there, there's everything, everywhere. I'm just kind of taking the normal route for now, just because I don't remember where they all are, but it's just a really neat track. There's a lot going on in a good way. Yeah, I think you need a mushroom to get up there, unfortunately, but it's still cool. Still cool. Can you go up here? We can go this way as well. Yeah, alternative route. I love the way everything sort of intertwines with each other. It's really good. We can go ahead and take the little... I like this little shortcut as well. Inventive use of the zippers. Remember what the shortcut... Oh, you need a shortcut here, but there is a shortcut like there. I think you kind of... Yeah, you have to use a mushroom there. Okay, I wasn't sure, but you definitely need a mushroom there. You go onto the roof up there and whatnot. But otherwise, yeah. So I don't know what else you can do from up here, but you go onto this roof up here. I think this is the fastest route, but the other route seems pretty fun as well. I noticed the music is a little iffy in terms of volume. It kind of goes in and out a bit. That's just because of the way I did the volume. I need to do it properly. Basically, I did it the dirty, quick, dirty way, if you know what I mean. So, you can do that without a mushroom in 200cc, I think that's what it is. I played this track a lot in 200cc, because it works really well in 200cc as well, especially with all the little shortcuts. But yeah, it's a quality track. Right, next up is... Oh, this one's a good one. This one's Bash and Dash and Bash. Bash, Dash and Bash. The music is Crash. Crash! Mid-boss tower from Kirby's Adventure Wii, or Kirby Return to Dreamland. This is... You can play this actually as a battle mode track as well, and it works quite well as that. This is a really unique track in that it's ultra compact. And that's kind of why I chose it. It's because it's unique. It's a really unique concept. You haven't really seen it anywhere else. It's ultra compact. You'll see what I mean. But it's really cool. And it's ultra chaotic as well. This is the whole track. There is a battle, like I said, there's a battle mode version of this as well. That's it. Good luck. No mercy. So you basically, to make this work, follow the arrows on the ground, because otherwise it won't work. I cannot imagine what the checkpoints look like for this track. But you basically go across here, go around here, you stay on this side, go round, then go across, then go over here, and you've done a lap. It's just really clever, and it is chaotic because you have to basically go against people that you're trying to... Yeah, you're basically constantly facing other drivers. It's like a destruction derby type thing. I got Waluigi there. Nice. There are zippers around the edge. Kind of pointless, but you can use them. Oh god, where am I going? Oh, the right way apparently. You can do something like that. Not a point, but you can. I think on like crazy high speeds, the 200cc and stuff, you can kind of glitch through the... You can glitch through stuff. But yeah, it's chaotic because you've got to remember the arrows, you've got to remember everything. It's just insane. If you take one wrong turn, then he can take you back like a lap or two. Which is a really novel concept, well executed as well. Might be the best visually, but it's kind of not the point with a track like this. More of a proof of concept, I think. And the arrows are on the mini-map as well, which is kind of super handy. Yeah, if you accidentally take the wrong turn, you are buggered, mate. You gotta catch up. You gotta make up that lap. Camera threw me off a little bit there. Yeah, fuck you, Birdo. Can't stand the fucker. Nice. Keep it tight. Nice. Yeah, good track. Good track. I guess that's the end of that cup then. It's not like it really matters. The cups don't really mean anything, but hey. That means next is our second castle track. This one's Castle of Darkness. Again, Kronos Island. Sonic Frontiers the music. This one goes for a different vibe. Darkness imprisoning me. It's kind of the vibe. The visual design, not so Zelda-y, I don't think. There's a bit of Zelda in there, but it's not as Zelda-y. But yeah. Let's go for it. Yeah. I think this is the stronger of the two castle tracks, personally. I think Round Grounds is probably the best, but... Just in terms of, like, layout, this one is insane. The music is wrong. But that's fine. I will fix that at some point. This is Sonic Colors music. What's this meant to be over? So this is the sort of thing you find. Ah, I see. I must have got the numbers mixed up. Okay. So that means that the next track is going to have the wrong music as well. But that's fine. So this is Sweet Mountain Track 3 from Sonic Colors, which does not fit at all. But there's two different routes here you can take. I'll take this one first, and then we can go the other way to the next one. Boost across here just because we can. Yeah, this one's just... While the other one has more, probably, visual flair. Like Castle of Time, I mean. This one is just pure... crazy track design. Lots of different routes as well, like... You can go up there. I wouldn't go up there because you need a mushroom. A mushroom for it. This is what you figure out by playtesting. I never noticed this somehow when I was making the music. I didn't really pay attention to what the music was. I was just sort of paying attention to like looping it and stuff. So that's fine. Well, I know now. Oh, it's only the other way. It's gonna go the other way, won't I? I'll do that next time. I do like just the death spike pit. Yeah, like these crazy like half pipe things. Are insane. It's a really fun technical course. And we have the seemingly infinite spiral. This seems to go on forever. You can go up that way, but only if you've got a mushroom. You need a triple mushroom or a golden mushroom for that, or a star, or a mega mushroom or something like that. A single mushroom, you're gonna get it. Because all of that up there is off-road. Just, I'm amazed the biggest problem that we've had today is the fact that the music is wrong. There was one crash, of course, but hey. Oh, that's a hole. Do I sacrifice myself? Just go the other way? Yes, I do. It's just this. It's just a massive steep slope and a jump. Oh, I thought it was worth showing anyway. Yeah, that's why I included this one as well as Castle of Time, because they're really, they're similar concepts, same author. They just, Oh, you bugger! I passed that on. You know I did, game. Right, hopefully I can get I can get a blue shell. Well, that's good, I guess. I've made some notes and stuff as to what I can improve for the next version. I've already made some notes before, but hopefully, I can get something better than Night Fear. That'll help, because they'll all fuck it up. Come on, yes! Nice. Yeah, just a really, really solid technical track. It's good fun to play. So next is Candy Mountains, the track that was actually meant for this song. I don't know what the music here is going to be. It could be Candy Mountain again, but it's more likely it's going to be Kronos Island, so they're probably just the wrong way around. We'll find out. But Candy Mountains is a track based on Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph. And that's mostly what it's good for. That's kind of the big thing here is the visual, again, the visual design. It's just the elements. The look of the track, obviously, you could compare it to the one Candy track from Mario Kart 8. It's distinct, though. But yeah, that's what it's based on. Quite obviously. Based on, yeah, Sugar Rush. And I love Wreck-It Ralph, so of course I'm going to like this track. No matter what this track was, I'm going to like it, aren't I? But it's actually a very playable, fun track with the wrong music on it, but that's fine. And there is actually a Penelope mod for this game, as well as a slightly kind of meh one for you, fucker. I told you, Birdo. Birdo's the absolute dickhead of this game. There is one for Crossworlds as well. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but it's based on the Disney Infinity model. The Mario Kart Wii one is actually a custom model. It looks, I think, actually better, despite the fact that it's lower poly. Yeah, you kind of have to have low poly character mods in this, just because all the characters in game are low poly. They have to be under like 250k or something. Model sizes. Otherwise, this game would just like freak out. The track itself is, well, but I mean the game's gonna be low poly. Everything's low poly in this game. Because it is a Wii game. It is two GameCubes stitched together. Some extra bits on the side. But overall, I mean, the main thing is just the look of this track. Not necessarily anything else. But the layout is alright for what it is. God, they're just absolutely trying to annihilate me, I think. Ooh, come on. Okay. You bugger. Alright, well that was Candy Mountains with the wrong music. But hey, let me just write that down. That's not really that's actually quite an easy fix. I literally just swap the files around, so it's not too bad. But anyway, that was Candy Mountains. Next is Bowser Termination Station, which is a great name for a track. The music's from Super Mario Galaxy. The Japanese translated name of the music is Floater Island, but I'm really not sure what the actual music is. Name of it is, but hey. Yeah, Bowser Termination Station. I can't remember what it is. Kind of reminds me of like that one nuclear track that's also in this. Very cool, but I can't remember what this looks like. It's just quite a turnbuckle track, so it can't be that bad. Oh yes, it's this one. I haven't played this one too much, but it's very impressive, so I included it. Also a two-lapper. It's this classic track that's in every trailer. And what every fan-made trailer anyway. But yeah, no, this one's a really cool one. Just in every aspect, really. Oh, I thought that was a... Why did I think that was a jump? Ah, whatever. It's not. Oh, it's a Camex Observatory. Sure, why not? Gotta have the obligatory Rainbow Road segment. What matter about this? There are a few Rainbow Roads in this, because why not? Couldn't help myself. Yeah, overall it's just this look and the way it plays is just, yeah, it's top quality. Really good track. All right. Do like the slightly custom item boxes as well. They're not too different. They are obviously custom. Oh, there's a mushroom there. Oh well. There we go. Caught it at the end there. Very nice. Yeah, it's a really good playable track. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it, really. And the final one in this cup is Citro's Wedding Altar, which... I keep calling it Cerno's Wedding Altar. So I just added to Toho music. True Noise and AG, Sleeping Terror, because why not? It probably doesn't fit, but you know, there's a pun. I like a pun, so screw it. Why not? There's another spiky track. This one is... It's alright. I think the only reason it's here is because of the pun. Otherwise, it's just fine, you know? It's a decent custom track, but you know, it's a pun. I just have to do like a texture hack of it. Oh, is that look, it's a more random doors. Yes, I'm quite a short one. Really short. We've got to finish the intro of the song before we get there. To the finish. Hope so. Maybe. It doesn't fit at all, but I think it's... like I said, pun's worth it. Luigi's having a great time. Right, well, there we go. Oh, okay. I like the giant pews. Oh, there we go. That'll do. There. It's a track. I think there's technically four more to go, so I guess we'll continue on to CCX Cortex Castle. This is a port of Cortex Castle from Crash Team Racing, and it works surprisingly well in this game. Some of the Crash Team Racing ports don't really work too well, but this is definitely the best one. In terms of just playability in this game, and I think it was just in terms of quality of port. Music is Trolley Trouble from Spyro 2, ironically. Oh, that's right, ironically. So, yeah. It's just a very well done port overall, and it looks very good, and it plays surprisingly well. Well, I feel like that took an age for the item to happen, but okay. There's even, like, rain on the ground. Oh, magic. How do they do that? Right. I do like that detailed sort of rain textures and stuff. Oops, I hit a wall. Doing alright then, until I hit a wall. This bit's a little awkward for Mario Kart Wii, but, you know, hey. Yeah, not quite. I think you can just about reach without a mushroom, but it's a lot easier with a mushroom. Can go the other way, but it's like, it's pointless, man. It's pointless. This sets you up for the corner, for this corner way better. The other way is pretty much pointless. But, yeah, it's there. You hate yourself. Oh. There we go. This is a really good port, basically. That's it. So next is Crossingville, which is obviously inspired by Animal Crossing. The music is Animal Crossing. Summer. Mario Kart 8. This one just has a nice layout to it, really. It's not a difficult... Crossingville isn't... Next track. We'll get there. I'll get there. Getting ahead of myself, I think. It's not a particularly difficult track, but it's well decorated, it looks nice, and it's pretty fun to play, despite it being horribly difficult. But what is here is pretty fun. We'll go both ways, why not? I do like the item boxes about little bag belt things. Not belts, but they are belts, I can't remember. I haven't played much Animal Crossing. And a bit of New Leaf. That's about it. Well, like there's two entirely different routes, and I think they're about the same speed. Yeah, it's just a well-made course. It's got the aesthetic down. It's got for what it like. Oh my god, what it lacks in complexity or anything, it makes up for having two separate, entire different routes. Yeah, that are I think pretty much comparable in terms of speed. Yep, really confused by sense of scale in this game. But hey, it seems to make sense. Somehow. This one, yeah, shoves you into the river. It's fun. It actually gives you a bit of a speed boost. Oops. This section's a little iffy, but hey. Yeah, overall it's good. I will be going this way, however. Random Animal Crossing characters I haven't heard of. Oh, there's a day and night cycle as well, I forgot about that. Obviously, it doesn't actually it's not reflected in the actual lighting, but the sky does go dim, turn to night, which is a neat effect. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Quick. There we go. Alright. Next up is Crystal Dungeons. 2 crystal tracks. This is Crystal Dungeons. The music is Shattered Island. Skylanders, I guess. Can't remember Crystal Dungeon. Ah, yes. This one is very green. And is interesting. This one's more of a classic. But it is a good track still. In its own right. It's got some neat visual flourishes, but mostly it's just a very playable layout, which makes this one good. Reminds me quite a bit of I think it was later he made it, but Melody Sanctum as well, which I think is also in this, which is also a track, and actually probably is a better track than this, but this is still a very good track. Some good visual elements, take good layout. If it's worth doing that? No, not really. Oh god. I really need to remember to think. This section's a little odd. You basically just go over here and ignore the rest of those little platforms. But there are, there's items on the little platforms, so if you want, you can get them. Yeah, you can do that. If you want a cheeky shortcut, that's one. also jump behind the crystal if you want. I think I did that already last time, but you can do that for microscopic time saves. Yeah, the music in Skylanders actually is not too bad at all. We can go for the star here. Nah. We're at completely the wrong angle. Should we go for that? Oh well. Didn't go for that shortcut one more time, because why not? Nah, can't do it a second time. Can do it the first time. Yeah, it kind of gives it to you. I think it might still be faster. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a decent track with nice visual touches and a decent little design. Is it crazy? No. Is it the best thing ever? No. But fun design. Try to get it to hit the gun there. Failed. There's another point going for the star now, is there? But yeah, there you go. Crystal Dungeon. The next track is Crystal Plains, which sounds very similar, but is a very, very, very different track. So this one has Gerudo Plains from Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS as the. This will be the last track I think we played today. Got Sneaky Helm. Yeah, this one is. I'm trying to remember what this one is actually. Yeah, this one's just really nicely decorated. Some nice little shortcuts as well, but overall just a really very well executed track, this one. This section especially is very good. Through here, up here, round this little jump here. The whole track is just really, really well done. These moving platforms are also really cool. Just some really neat stuff. Bug it up there a bit. This ending bit is a little bit extrapolated beyond what maybe it could be, but I think it's just to kind of show off the track a bit more. But yeah, other than that, it's just, yeah, it's really cool. And I like the fact that you can see other bits of the track from the ground. That adds to it for me. Oops. Elsewhere there. Missed that one. You do want to get these because these are actually genuinely a lot quicker. If you do the right trick, it would help if I did the right trick. I always just default to the so I can actually get on the roof here. Otherwise you got to take the little cart there. You can get up there somehow. Wow. Yeah, I always default to the the up on the D-pad trick for some reason. I'm not sure why. But if you do that, it's actually a good trick. Takes you further. Well, the other one takes you higher. Can't remember. Anyway, that was Crystal Plains. Well, it's a really, really good course. There's nothing really much to say because it's just quality. So we just shove this file of things to fix into a folder. Place, because I never remember where it is. Yeah, so a few things to fix, but otherwise, actually, overall, pretty cool. Let's see if this crashes. It shouldn't do. But yeah, it does. Okay. This seems to be a standard thing. I think I know why, but it's okay. Well, anyway, there you go. That was... Just turn the capture off here. That was part 1. Oh. I don't really know. That's just my favourite. Navi Sifi favourites, I guess. I don't know. Call it what you want. It's a bit of a long-winded title, but obviously we'll come back sometime next week and we'll continue to get through these tracks. Showcase some of my favourite Kart Wii CTs. Like I said, I'll try and get this up sometime tonight. I'll edit the description with a link, and I'll edit the Nightbot command as well to point to a link to it. I'll put it up on the wiki at some point. But yeah, so we've done, what was that, 9 cups? We had 9, yeah, cups from, so we've done 9 cups, so that's 36 tracks, so we've got about 24-ish, I think it's 125 tracks left. So, it's pretty good, I think pretty good going overall, so we'll continue next time. The next track will be 3DS Daisy Hill. Like I say, I'll make the... Maybe I won't make it available for download until... Fuck it. I'll make it available for download now so you can try them out. But obviously it will spoil the stream somewhat. But... Thank you very much for watching. It's been really fun just to chill and play some ZTs in a little while. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Like I say, I'll come back next time. We'll see you from where we left off.